Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. The Dodgers have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. Justin Turner is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Danny D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch, and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snyder. A ball and no strikes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the stretch. 3-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Bryant, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing, so I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate, see if they can get him to chase something.
The 1-0 home. This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Into the box, Jackie Robinson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Irvin is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
That is fifth. The shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Next up for Los Angeles, Pee-wee Reese, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming, here it is. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Flores has it, and that's the second out.
That is fifth. The left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
3 runs already home here. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run here in the early going as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
To the plate now, Russell Martin.
The catcher, number 55.
And he'll take a look at ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yastrzemski is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Into the box now, Alexander Canario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Alexander.
Here's the pitch.
Canario.
Zero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Kershaw is sitting on 170 wins in his career. Great production, especially in an era where wins are harder to come by. The 1-1 home. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting second, the second baseman, Wilmer.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. And he takes ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. So in now for San Francisco, Monty Irvin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Ball two now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Bryant is there to put it away for out number one. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Next to bat for the Giants, Orlando Cepeda. He's set. Here it comes. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. from the stretch. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Three-two pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
In now, Matt Williams. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Striding in, Mike Yastrzemski. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. Three and 0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that's in there, 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Kershaw comes set, and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And there's ball one.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Ready with the 1-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Two balls and two strikes to Crawford. 2 out, bases loaded. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Buster Posey would be next. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Down the first baseline, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants 1. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First delivery to him on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1.
No, that's low.
Justin Turner will be next. And this is taken here for ball 4. The second walk Kershaw has allowed in the outing.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. From the stretch. Changeup called strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Yastrzemski is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 4, Snyder.
Next for the Dodgers, Duke Snyder. Here comes the first pitch.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Now the 1-0.
Nope. It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-0 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the cove and gone. It's a 2-run homer for Duke Snyder. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Into the box now Kobe Bryant.
The right fielder.
As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2.
That's outside.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they...
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the 2nd inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
In now, Jackie Robinson. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak.
Drew Smiley is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Stepping in now, Pee Wee Reese. Swinging a soft liner. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
Now batting, Russell Martin. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, bases loaded. And another foul ball. Smiley, an Arkansas native. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Giants 1. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the pitch.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit to short. And that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Drew Smiley.
And now the Giants pitcher, Drew Smiley. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Alexander Canario, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the pitch. And that misses 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he popped him up. Muncy ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants down in order. They're down 7-1. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next up is Max Muncy, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's safe.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
So now to the plate, Duke Snyder, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-1.
2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-1. Hit out toward second. Taken in by Flores. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryant. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 8-1. Now in the box, Wilmer Flores, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in to try it again. Monty Irvin flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Snyder is right there, 1 down.
Now that first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Orlando Cepeda, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
To the plate now, Matt Williams, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Jackie Robinson.
The second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Now here's the pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Digging in once again, Pee-wee Reese. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 8 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the left fielder, Matt Kemp.
At the plate, Matt Kemp. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. 8 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And it remains an 8-1 ball game. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. That's inside. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Drew Smiley. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Alexander Canario.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Alexander Canario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Snyder, but he's not going to be able to make a play on it as it finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
In now, Wilmer Flores, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Giants 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. A ball and no strikes. Last time through was a base hit. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Williams has got it, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now back, first baseman, Orlando. Cepeda.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Orlando Cepeda. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. One out, nobody on. Full count now. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
3-2 pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Standing in, Matt Williams. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Right there for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 0-1 on its way. Runner at first here, one man out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. The throw to Robinson. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Giants are down quietly. It's still an 8-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway and set to go as the third baseman, Justin Turner. Now the pitch.
No, that's the ball. 1 ball, no strike. Yeah.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 1-1.
Walters.
Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball, as it'll make for the 339 sign down there.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Standing in now, Snyder. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time, as he takes third on the fly out.
Number 8, Bryant.
Striding in once again, Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning double play is now in order.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jackie Robinson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he'll get back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Ready once again, Pee-wee Reese. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to short. Crawford's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Dodgers out in front, 9-1. Stepping up now, Mike Yastrzemski. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 2-0 count, the pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Next to the Giants, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Martin corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Crawford is retired. 2 down now.
The catcher, number 28.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Kershaw's ready. Here's his offering. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Matt Kemp.
The left fielder, Matt.
First delivery to him on the way.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 2-0.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Trevor Cahill is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
For the Giants, number 53, Trevor Cahill.
Here now the 2-2. Drilled on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the catcher, Russell Martin.
At the plate, Russell Martin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
1 strike.
The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Flores is there. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Stepping into the box, Max Muncy, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. In there, and it's 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
1 and 10.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Julio Urias will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Cody Bellinger will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Will Clark is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
That's a ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Alexander Canario, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores, as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Now batting,
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So now to the plate, Monty Irvin, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
Fouled off. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
First and second now, 1 man out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Orlando Cepeda is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Into the box now, Orlando Cepeda. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, 1-0.
Fouled away. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Scott Alexander is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Alexander.
Matt Williams will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, right fielder,
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Alexander has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Here it comes, 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. To 2-2 now. Still only one out in the inning. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. LA's on top, 9-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Marlene Garcia is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Brandon Belt is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in, Cody Bellinger, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here it comes.
1-1. 1-0.
The 1-0. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Justin Turner. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
One out, nobody on. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. The pitch. Pops this one up. Cepeda is under it. 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Snyder.
So stepping in, Duke Snyder. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is laid off of for ball number 3. Bryant would be next. Ready now with the payoff pitch. The Duke swings, and this is hit very well to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run there for the Duke. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Into the box, Bryant, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Thank you, mate.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Jackie Robinson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Reese.
At the plate now, Pee Wee Reese, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Giants 3. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Well, there's another bullet base hit. They've already stranded 11 runners. Could this be the even dozen, D-Row?
This is a hitting coach's nightmare right here. You work so hard to learn how to hit with runners in scoring position. To leave 11, potentially 12 runners on base is a sin.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 6. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-1.
That's the ball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Alexander Canario.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alexander Canario. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
2-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. To 2-2 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 2-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And it's fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Takes this the other way to right. Bryant is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for San Francisco. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Trevor Gott comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Trevor Gott.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Matt Kemp.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's high.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Gott features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Canario is there, and he has it for the first out.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
At the plate, Russell Martin 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And this is what good Major League hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Mookie Betts will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. Hey now.
Oh. 1 ball, no strikes.
A man at third with one away. Hard hit ball to second. Flores has it. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
At the plate, Justin Turner. Liner towards second. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Duke Snyder is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. From the belt, the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Reyes Maranta enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta. The right fielder, number 8, Kobe Bryant.
So now to the plate, Kobe Bryant. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackie.
To the plate now,
Robinson.
Jackie Robinson. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. The Dodgers lead it 15-3. Pedro Baez is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Standing in, Monty Irvin. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1.
Nope, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So digging in now, Orlando Cepeda.
Orlando.
He's set and the pitch. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. The set and the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. One out, nobody on. He stays alive, still 2-2. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Williams.
In now, Matt Williams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
The pitcher, number 54, Bryant. More on time.
Willie McCovey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 44, Willie McCovey.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
15-3 the final score. Los Angeles put on a show with the bats, collecting 17 hits in the game. Clayton Kershaw earns the win, his second. Johnny Cueto was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Johnny Cueto. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.